Hi, my name is Darren Bartlett. Now, Angola, the Portuguese-speaking nation in on the continent, has an opportunity to strengthen its ties with the USA because they'll be hosting the US Africa Business Summit come the 22nd of June to 25th of June. And this summit is organized actually by the Corporate Council on Africa. And this year's theme is actually Path to Prosperity. Now, they have an opportunity here to attract more investment in their country, given that they'll be meeting about 3,000 business owners from the United States, and they'll be talking to, of course, government officials, where government officials are actually going to lay down the plans that they have that they create that can actually help the country attract investment. So we've seen a couple of these all over the place, and this is going to be the 17th edition of such a summit on the continent. I have my own fears here and there. Not the fears are not so bad, but it's just that I've seen a repeated kind of thing where investors meet government officials and less business is signed, and sometimes these businesses don't really kick off because along the way terms usually tend to change. Or, it's good to attract an investor and say, hey, we have this much land, you can come and build a factory, and this is what we have. Uh, in terms of raw materials, an investor picks interest, sees the opportunity comes, and then the game starts to, the real game actually starts to unfold here, where they tell you now, this is the kind of investment you need. This is our wage bill in terms of wage legislation laws, that when you employ such people, this is how much you have to pay them. This is the percentage of people from Angola or blacks that you have to employ. A couple of those things usually change the dynamics in there, and you realize out of 3,000 business men who come to Africa, maybe 1% sign a deal. But it's also a good opportunity because it can also attract future business. That's a good side of it, because someone comes today, sees an opportunity that were not in the intention was not to invest in the first place, or maybe to just come and scout for opportunities, or when they came to invest they had a particular interest in another sector, but they see an opportunity in another sector which they were not prepared for. So when they go, they come back eventually and invest in that direction there. So congratulations, Angola. And we hope that there's business sense that comes out of those meetings because, like I said, 17th edition, when you look at the history of all the countries that have hosted this kind of summit, and you go down on ground and calculate how many businesses have actually come out from these meetings, you may notice that the percentage is really low, or sometimes even those low that sign up sometimes exit after a certain time. So, but it's a try. It's one of those tries that you want to give. But maybe in organizing such summits, you expect that the locals have an opportunity to exhibit what they do, because that could also be that, investing in a country sometimes is not coming to open up a factory, but it could also be investing in companies that are already in existence. You know, for example, if you have a mining company on a low scale, but it has potential to grow, their books of governance in their companies show an opportunity that once more money is injected in it, it could grow. Maybe those business owners could say, maybe let's invest money in this company. Instead of opening up a new company, let's just scale this company, make it bigger, and makes more sense. So investing in already the existing companies that are there would also be a good idea. So it's one lesson that I learned, that you see, when the business owners come, or the people who we want to call investors from the United States come, or from somewhere else, give an opportunity to small medium enterprises to exhibit, and let them be able to attract the business owners themselves, because they know what it takes to open up these businesses. They know what they need. They are looking for that opportunity, grants or even investors, shareholders, to make it a better plan. So how about we try out that and see what happens? But anyway, congratulations, Angola. And also, it will be what, a jubilee as you celebrate your 50th independence. That's it from me today. We'll see you in the next one.